Sharma, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Knowledge Park 3, Greater Noida. The subject that I teach in this semester for BTech 7th semester student is Optoelectronics and Optical Communication. And the topic, which is the last topic of this particular syllabus of this subject, is applications of this fiber optics in military, civil, consumer and industrial application. So the topic is applications in military applications, civil, consumer and industrial applications. So the application of optical fiber communication. So this optical fiber communication have various applications in all the fields, and I just discussed one by one all these fields. So as fibers are very flexible, because it is made of glass and plastic. So as fibers are very flexible, they are used in flexible digital cameras. So another application is fibers are used in mechanical imaging, that is for inspection of mechanical welds in pipes and engines of rockets, space shuttle and airplanes. Fibers are also used in medical imaging such as endoscopes and laparoscopes. Fiber can be used under sea communication, right? Fibers are also used in military applications such as aircraft, ships, tanks, etc. Nuclear testing applications use optical fiber, phase sensors and transducers. Fibers are used in public utility organizations like railways, TV transmission, etc. Fibers are used in LAN system of offices, industrial plants and colleges, etc. Fibers are used in telecommunications such as voice telephones, video phones, telegraph services, message services and data networks. So in this slide you can see it cover all fields that are used by the customers on daily basis. TV, phone, right? So it has medical application, military application, telecommunication, right? Now application, we further discuss application in another way. So the fiber optic cables find many use in wide variety of industries and applications. Such uses of fiber optics cable, which include medical. In medical, it used as lights, guides, image tools, and also as laser for surgeries. So nowadays, you also listen that okay, that operation is to be conducted by using laser technique, right? So laser basically are very used in the surgeries. Very precise surgeries may be possible using lasers. Using a small cut, we can perform the surgeries. Then defense and government used as a hydrophones for seismic and sonar uses, as writing in aircraft, submarines and other vehicles, and also for field networking. Then data storage used for data transmission, telecommunications, fiber is laid and used for transmitting and receiving purposes. Networking used to connect users and servers in a variety of network settings and help increase the speed and accuracy of data transmission. Then industrial and commercial used for imaging in hard to reach areas, as wiring where EMI is an issue, electromagnetic interference is an issue, as a sensor device to make temperature, pressure and other measurement, and as wiring is automobiles and in industrial settings. Then broadcast and cable TV. Broadcast and cable companies are using fiber optics cable for wiring CATV, HDTV, internet, video on demand, and other application. And you also be listen that Geo are installed optical fiber nowadays in metro areas, right? So you can adopt this Geo technology. You can use that a single fiber used for cable TV, video conferencing, for television and for mobiles. So all these purposes. So fiber optic cables are used for lighting and imaging and as sensors to measure and monitor or a vast array of variables. So fiber optic cables are also used in research and development and testing across all our mentioned industries. In broadly, we have certain areas where this optical fiber communication are used. Number one is telecommunication. In telecommunication for long distance transmission, then inter exchange junctions, then fiber in loop, then video transmission, television broadcast, cable television, remote monitoring, etc. Broadband services, provisioning and broadband services such as video request service, home study courses, medical facility, etc. High EMIs areas. EMI means electromagnetic interference along railway track through power substations can be suspended directly from power line towers or poles. Then military applications, then non-communication fiber optics, example fiber sensors. Then there are some application of optical fiber in various industries. Then communications, then pharmaceuticals, spectroscopy, biological and biomedical sciences, then petrochemicals, food and beverage industries, plastic industries, study of soil samples, understanding the basic chemical reactions, energy and military services. So this is all applications of optical fiber, and communication is the main field where these optical fibers are used. So nowadays all the these coaxial lines or the electrical wires are replaced by these optical fibers. So in communication, optical fiber is mostly used in communication. It is used in Wi-Fi routers, landline phone and server connectors. A single optical fiber can carry over 30 lakhs full duplex voice calls or 90,000 TV channels. So it is used in broad bandwidth. So if you compare this optical fiber with the transmission lines, there are various advantage of using optical fiber over transmission lines because optical fiber is immune to electric shock. There is no electric shock when you work on this optical fiber. But when you work on transmission lines that include high voltage and high current, then you have to take shutdown before work on that transmission lines. But this is not the case of optical fiber. Without taking shutdown, you can do anything on the optical fiber because here the light signal is used for transmission, and not the electromagnetic signal or the electric current signal. So this is one of the advantage of using that. you know and optical fiber is very light. It's very light, so you can transport optical fiber cables from one point to another point easily, as if you compare with transmission lines that need heavy cranes to install these transmission lines into the truck. So the weight is very less, and so there are very advantage. Bandwidth, very huge bandwidth, because the velocity of the light is in terahertz, 10 to the power 12 hertz. So look at the bandwidth. Bandwidth is also in terahertz. So bandwidth, you have bandwidth, and now Jio plans to give this optical fiber in your house. So by taking connection from Jio, you can use this optical fiber simultaneously for various purposes, using mobile phones, connect TV, several TVs at a time, and video conferencing. So all these things you can do by a single very thin optical fiber, right? So you can't compare optical fiber with transmission lines. So in future, all these transmission lines are replaced by with optical fiber. And optical fiber, you can find in many campuses, use optical fiber to connect computers. So nowadays, in a computer lab of any organization, all the computers are connected by optical fiber and have a very high speed of the connectivity is very high speed internet, because optical fiber support high speed, high bandwidth. So nowadays many organizations connect computers using these optical fibers to have high bandwidth, high speed of internet, right? So this particular subject, optical communication, is very important for the students, because nowadays many research is still going on the optical fiber, optical communication, and the communication that are used in many places by using coaxial line or transmission lines should be replaced or will be replaced by this optical fiber communication. So very important is optical fiber communication, very important. So this optical fiber communication used in many, you can see the application. Every field, this these application cover every field of that you are aware with. Field of communication, field of military, field of industrial application, military application, broadcast communication. Then of course medical industries, medical hospitals are using these laser, because laser is also a part of optical communication. So because there is a concept of free space optical communication, where optical fiber is replaced by free space, and you have to send a direct light signal that is coming from laser. No need to use optical fiber. So without optical fiber, communication is possible, and that category is optical wireless or free space optical communication. So it's a very important subject, and students should go through this subject thoroughly, and sincere efforts should be taken by the students. So thank you very much. Thanks.